Now this part of the story, this is something you won't hear about very often. The origins of Dr. Tigan's relationship with XCOM. He wasn't exactly captured, but when we got to him, he was at the end of his rope, desperate to get away from Advent. So desperate, in fact, that in a hastily performed fit of self-mutilation, Tigan removed his own chip implant the hard way, through the back of the skull. Needless to say, that rendered him unconscious, and with only hours to spare before the aliens realized what he had done. Tigan made contact with one of our people close to Advent before pulling the plug on his chip. It was sheer luck that we were in a position to send a team after him. A few days earlier, and he might have found himself with an even bigger hole in the back of his head. I am on the move. You cannot run. They have a patrol moving here.
Rolling out.
Rolling out.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Let's do this! We're spotted! I know where you are.
That armor's tough.
Cluster armor!
In cover.
Missed the target! Getting a little too close on the move! They're flanking us! They found us. Hurt a little. Nothing we can do here. The target is marked. Protect our flanks! The aliens had Tigan working out of a lab space down in the tunnels under one of the city centers. Aside from the fact that he was collaborating with the enemy, I can see why he would want to get out of his current situation. Aside from his equipment, the place was kind of a dungeon.
X-ray neutralized. They're onto me.
On the move.
There is nowhere to hide.
Hostile target down. Target neutralized.
I am the unseen. A good decision. Having lost all contact with Dr. Vahlen after the invasion, our growing resistance movement was in desperate need of anyone with medical expertise. Had our original chief scientist still been with us, I'm not sure we would have taken such a great risk rescuing a former collaborator. At least in those days. Don't tell him I said that. My strike surges forth!
Let's do this. On it.
Copy that.
Ten-4.
Getting too old for this.
I'm on it.
I will go. No place for you to go now. I found their patrol. I go where I am needed.
Hidden away. Stepping off.
No need to ask twice.
On the move.
I can cover it.
We can take that. I'll try not to break this one. Hit the armor! Dig in!
The shadows fail us.
I'm busted.
This is burning out of control! Tigan knew it wouldn't take Advent all that long to notice he was no longer tied into their network, but that didn't stop him from pulling the plug anyway. I don't want to make any presumptions about his mindset, but it was clear he had had enough of whatever he was doing down in that lab of his. Getting in close. Going hard. Running dry on ammo! Soften my rage! Went off the armor! I'll stay here.
Heading out. On Overwatch. In position.
You have to remember, when all this went down, all we knew about these Advent implants was that they were starting to pop up in most of the city centers. Tigan was likely among the first humans ever implanted with one, and he was definitely the first person to ever try pulling one out.
I'm going for it. On your order.
Already there!
Get it done!
Moving to Overwatch. My watch begins.
I can make it.
Holding. I'll keep an eye on it.
So-called peacekeepers.
It took some time before Tigan gained the crew's trust. I think even today Shen still keeps her guard up around him despite all the work they've done together. At this point, I'd say give the guy a break. But maybe I'm just getting soft with old age.
Fear my mark.
I'm on it.
Double time.
Moving to position.
It's a long run.
I'm covering. Come get some. Moving to Overwatch.
I'll cover it.
On the move.
I will always find you.
On your order. Can't hide from this one. Let off the armor. Need a resupply here. Ready for action. Who can give me a resupply?
Maintaining this area.
Scanning. I'm on it. Overwatch. Holding position. I got Advent troops here. Get it together!
Moving to position. Take this!
Beyond, I bring showtime!
On your order. Got it covered.
I'll keep an eye on it. You can never escape my sight. I need ammo to hunt.
Standing fast.
We had a limited window of opportunity to work with here. Advent was bound to notice Tigan's abrupt departure from their network quickly.
You got it, Commander. Got it covered.
On the move!
Rolling out.
Double time!
Making my exit.
I'm out of here. Heading home.
Evac confirmed.
Evac confirmed.
I am done here. I'm out of here.
Tigan had enough burdens to bear without the weight of our casualties holding him down. He felt responsible, but loss was something we all had to learn to deal with. I don't remember grabbing anything of value from Tigan's underground lair, much to his dismay. Shen was still reliably churning out the upgrades, though, so we were doing all right.